We're just going through massive planetary alignments. There's like 6 or 7 planets aligned, and we've just had a full moon eclipse. So there's a lot going on astronomically. There's a lot going on energetically as well. As I'm fighting this little mosquito here. So I'm coming to you from deep inside the rainforest on this particular update of Ascension Symptoms. Why? Well, it's hot off the press. I've been feeling them strongly, and lots of friends who are on this journey as well. So let me share a bit of that with you. I've been feeling tiredness, but not the kind that I used to feel before, like just feel hit by a truck, but the need to sleep. So I guess the correct way would be sleepiness. And you might have had that as well, just feeling the need to sleep, just going down, going for a kip, right? So I've had that the past couple of days. Forgetfulness as well, remember I told you, so there's a lot around forgetting stuff. I actually put a list in front of me now just to share with you. There's 111. What else? I've been feeling these kinds of circulatory type issues, like the tingling in the hands. Like a year ago, I used to get palpitations from which I'm sure it was Ascension Symptoms, but now I don't get that anymore. But sometimes I do get tingling in the hands, so that was quite interesting. Time is interesting, isn't it? You know, there's many people who say time is an illusion. Well, however much of an illusion it is, I don't know. But one thing I can tell you is that the perception is changing towards it. Like I notice my phone keeps going, shutting itself down, blanking out. And it feels to me like it's a second. I'm thinking, what's wrong with this phone? I check the settings. It's not. Whatever it does it at half a minute or something. But for me, I perceive it as a second or two. It's really weird. So it's either accelerated, everything going really fast, or decelerated. I have moments when I feel like I wake up and I feel like I've slept 12 hours, but actually slept only 6. And having this feeling that it's too early or too late, it's really weird. So I get a lot of that, and you probably do too. And if you do, these are part of these Ascension Symptoms. Let me see, what else do we have? I had something funny, like, so anyway, dizziness and unsteadiness, okay? Clumsiness, absolutely, included in the list. It's definitely there, together with tension type headaches as well, although it doesn't have to be at the same time. One funny thing for me is cravings. So, you know, I've really cut out processed sugar and things like that, and I've been getting crazy cravings for stuff like salty or sugary things. It's been quite unreal. Not sure why, but I placed it in this section because it feels like it's part of this wave coming through, with this energy wave that's around and just after the lunar eclipse here. So I don't know. What do you get any of these? Like, I'm sure many of these cluster together, but for me the cravings are kind of rather new, so I associate them. You know, I was thinking I feel a bit like a pregnant lady, because I just went to the supermarket and they just go boom 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 boom, just all sorts of stuff that I wouldn't normally buy, and I also had it. So there you go. What else? I had this thing of being tired but wired again. You might have had too. So it's basically sleep disturbance, not sleeping well, waking up in the middle of the night. Many people say that if you're on the spiritual path, there's that kind of spiritual hours that are somewhere between 1 a.m. and 3-4 a.m. You know, when it's really quiet. So I've been getting that, but also inability to go back to sleep, although I was tired, and it felt like I was wired as well. Kind of wanted to do something, but I couldn't because I was tired. It was kind of a weird feeling. So yeah, that's definitely there as well. And the forgetfulness is unreal. Like today I'm having forgetfulness because I wanted to record this video, and it's like I couldn't remember the symptoms. It's it's really funny. one thing I did, so I was feeling quite sluggish before trying to film this. And what I did was I took a cold shower. I advise people to take cold showers if they feel so inclined. And it depends on the type of temperature as well. If you're in a Nordic country, you don't want to take a 5 degrees Celsius temperature shower. But taking a cold shower does help you reset your nervous system, and it helps your parasympathetic kick in as well. So it does help. It helped for me actually this morning, just as I did that. It's raining here, and I've just literally seen a hummingbird, which was the first time in my life. It was unbelievable, but it was the fastest bird I've ever seen, because it just turned up and then it just went away. So let me not diverge much. One thing I've noticed, so for me, if you've been on this journey for a while, you might have heard of light language. And if you have, maybe you've heard or seen other people going, gibberish, yeah? Talking, having all sorts of downloads like that. I am fighting with these mosquitoes, I'm telling you. And the thing with it is, I've been getting a lot around this energy window, portal, however you want to call it. Like I've been getting a lot of light language downloads, and you may do too. And it's part of this whole cluster of symptoms. Now, how do we look at these symptoms? What context do we put them into? Because this is critical for all of us. This is not something that's happening to us. It's something that's happening for us. Really, take my word on it. Because we are growing. It's all about growing and healing, so we can move into a higher version of ourselves, into a higher vibration. As the earth is shifting, we're shifting. This is the story anyway. And to be honest, I feel it. Okay, it's hard to put this stuff into words sometimes. And obviously, that's why we also feel. Now, people are taught not to rely on feel, which I definitely don't agree with after seeing how I'm going with this. But use your own judgment. The thing is, we are growing. And as part of growth, you are put into uncomfortable situations, and you will have physical symptoms that are uncomfortable. But these are for your growth. These are for you to grow, to adapt to this higher level of consciousness, of a higher vibration. You see, we are multidimensional energetic beings. And we've lived our lives thinking we are just these physical beings. And what Ascension truly is you become more aware of this, and your body adjusts. You are in a different state of balance as a being. That's what it is, and we are growing towards this. We're all growing. We're all on this journey, and it's a beautiful journey. We definitely elected to be here for this. We have a role to play, and it's beautiful, right? So we definitely we shouldn't wallow into the symptoms. The symptoms are transformation, growth, healing, and change. So that's my take on it. I think we should look into that, and we should see it as such. And some other symptoms that I want to talk to you about are the non-physical ones, right? You will have a higher connection with the universe, with nature, with your own intuition. You will start to be much more in tune with the entirety of creation, the whole of the universe, and all of the experiences that are coming to you. You'll notice synchronicities. You'll notice all sorts of serendipitous events with people coming to you and helping you. It's all for you. It's all for us to grow together and help humanity lift up as well, to the best of our abilities and to the best of how much people want to listen and can. So enjoy the ride and ride it out, because from my experience, there's nothing the medical community can do about this or understands, but use your own judgment. I love you all. Stay strong. Shine bright. because you have a light.